Pop Trigger time! Yay! Hey everyone, I'm Samantha Shocker. Thanks for tuning in. Our co-host today, our very own Brie Esrig. You can subscribe to her YouTube channel at Brie Esrig. First time in the Pop Trigger studio with her really long lashes. Jess Lizama is here. Woo! So we do have an interview coming up with Jess, so stay tuned for that. And Brett Ehrlich. Yay, you can catch him on Declassified. That's the pre-show to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And you're off to New York. He's going to go shoot the Katie Couric special.
Yes, The Year. This is my third time doing Katie's The Year, so.
Very exciting. And then, of course, you can catch me live at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern on HLN on Dr. Drew on Call. This little lady's going to be on Tuesday.
I'm so nervous.
Everybody has to tune in, tweet her your thoughts, tweet the show your thoughts. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's get right to it. Thank you, Jess. Justin Bieber goes off an interview with The Hollywood Reporter. So in the recent issue of the magazine, Justin and his manager, Scooter Braun, open up about the controversies, Justin's struggles with fame, as well as his mentors and his influences. So Justin took the opportunity to fire back at the haters, and he told the magazine, quote, "I don't give a F." And then he decided to elaborate. He said, wait, not I don't give a F to just be reckless and do whatever, but I don't give an F what they say. And then he continues to open up, I know who I am and what I'm doing in my life and what I've accomplished and continue to accomplish as a performer, as a writer, as an artist, as a person, as a human being. I'm happy with the man I've become. So also him and Scooter Braun reveal the fact that they say don't believe everything that you read, that a number of those things that we've seen in the magazines are not true. They just don't have the time to address all the rumors. And then Justin also revealed that he doesn't trust anybody. He only trusts his mom and his dad and Scooter with his career, but he still tries to do things according to his way. He doesn't want to be anybody's puppet, he says. And then finally, what was really interesting is that apparently a number of celebrities have reached out to Justin, trying to make sure that he's okay as he struggles with some of like the down moments of fame. So Oprah's reached out to him, Eminem's reached out to him, Will Smith. In fact, Will Smith showed up to his house and spoke with him for a few hours, and apparently Justin Bieber was really touched by that, and now he and Will Smith share weekly conversations on the phone. Wow. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
Will Smith helps me too.
Bieber is now a believer in himself.
Life's not flipped, turned upside down.
Believe he's earned 2 points. And I know I probably didn't have an unpopular position here, but I actually found his interview to be quite candid.
Me too.
Yeah. And he's earned 2 points. He's on the drawing board. Whoa. So there you go.
Whoa, Sam.
So what do you, I know. That's quite the dive, because we have been very critical of Justin Bieber's behavior in the past, but I remind myself, how old is he, 19 years old, whatever. He's young. No? 19 years old. Then I look back at like some of the guys that I knew in high school or even like the first or second year of college, and if they had all that money and all that fame, of course they're gonna also maybe pee in a bucket, or maybe they're gonna do things too. But at the end of the day, I thought, his interview was pretty great.
I like the fact that he was really real about him and Scooter Braun's relationship and how he trusts him, but sometimes he has to go off on his own and do his own thing, and Scooter's like, yes, you do that. And I like how they were open about that.
I think it's really healthy to think, I don't give a damn what anybody thinks, but not to the point where you're like shaving your head or walking into bathrooms barefoot. Because you never know, like growing up in the public eye, like what that feels like. Yeah. We can have a crazy moment, go out, get plastered, and no one's gonna like write about it and take pictures of us puking.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I very much, it resonates with me, Sam.
It does?
Well, yeah, it resonates. It strikes a chord.
Really?
2 points?
2 points, I love it. You're reminding me of all the buckets I peed in when I was 19.
Yeah, I remember watching my friend pee in a pumpkin. A carved out pumpkin. Wow. It was actually one of the pumpkins for my wedding.
Such a good omen. Such a good omen when people are peeing in their wedding pumpkins.
Disrespectful.
I want to know why this struck a chord with you, though. After this interview, do you have a little bit more empathy for him kind of under the media spotlight 24/7? Here's
my fear. Is how they say if you gave chimpanzees a million typewriters, they would eventually write Shakespeare? Like, this is the first time ever, like, he's been crazy, and then this is like one interview that seems normal, and then he goes back to being crazy.
I'm just going to play devil's advocate. Has he been crazy? Look back on some of the crazy times you've had, because I've heard some of your stories.
Aggressive.
And can you imagine if there was a camera on you and your friends when you were wasted or out and about, what were some, and then it gets somehow edited to be portrayed in the magazines, how would you be portrayed?
What about you, Sam? You're turning
of
this on me.
course.
What about stuff you did?
Of course.
Yes.
There's been things that I have done where I'm sure if you see in snippets, you would say she's a crazy bitch. I've never
what's
been
she doing with that
disrespectful
ostrich
though.
nose?
Yes,
That's
the thing about
disrespect.
Justin. He's not crazy. He's just a little bit disrespectful.
Yeah,
Like the
that I don't
peeing in a
like.
bucket at a restaurant. Like that's in
That
in the back of a
sucks.
restaurant. That's rude and disrespectful.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're right. The disrespectful things, because the things that I'm thinking about are like spitting on a neighbor and tearing around the streets of bucolic Calabasas at like 10:30 in the morning. Like, just what are you doing?
You're right about that. We don't want to excuse the fact that he has been disrespectful and he has demonstrated the behavior, but we hope because he's young and he is surrounded by a lot of yes people that he will gain some insight and mature and be better than that.
Right.
So, okay, so Jess, what did you think about all these celebrities that reach out to him and him having these weekly phone calls with Will Smith?
I think it's kind of awesome. I mean, I think that Will just was like, oh, you could be my son, and I don't want you freaking out and hitting anybody else. So it's kind of like the no biting thing that you tell your 4-year-old.
Yeah, Will Smith is like, yeah, you can be my son because you write less crazy things than my son on Twitter.
Who better to relate to him than these people that have gone through it? So I like that they do that and they reach out because some of his friends are either going to be yes people and they're just going to tell him what he wants to hear, or B, they really can't relate to what he's going through. And it's great that these are adults and these are some good role models
That he respects.
Yeah, Oprah, Will Smith, Eminem. I love Eminem
I
too.
wonder what the thought process is of the celebrity. Like, I know it's a mitzvah, I know it's a good thing, but right now I'm about to pick up the phone and call Justin Bieber.
So what do you guys think of Justin Bieber's interview in The Hollywood Reporter? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Sugar.